What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, I didn't see them talk about it at all on Undisputed. So I ain't gonna lie, man, I've been semi-stalking Shannon and Skip on their Twitter today. Not because I like them, but damn, I would think they would say something about this situation. People been bringing it up to them, tweeting, images talking about it, or they would tweet talking about it, asking their opinions, and they act like magically they don't see the question. So they dodging this shit like Craig and Smokey dodging goddamn Big Worm and shit. So at the end of the day, we see what time it is, man. These guys don't keep the same energy when it comes to, rich white men. They don't. Remember when the shit happened with Robert Sarver? LeBron's the only one that said anything about it. Chris Paul had a half-ass statement. Nobody said shit. When the shit happened with Kyrie Irving, the so-called black media, all them motherfuckers went out and attacked him, But it is what it is. We expect that. By the way, Shannon Sharpe, are you going to mention the fact that even though the Lakers were able to survive the late charge by the Spurs, LeBron had 9 turnovers tonight? Because we know if this had been Russell Westbrook, this would have been all over your Twitter. And by the way, even though Russell Westbrook is the one with the turnover reputation, this season Russ is averaging 3.5 turnovers, LeBron 3.9. Just want to put that out there. But it is what it is. But I saw Shannon Sharpe say something that was just so ironic, incredibly hypocritical. Talking about the situation with Kanye West. Now Kanye West, all of a sudden, he's still talking to fucking Donald Trump and shit. This is why I told you all, I don't trust this nigga, man. I told y'all I don't trust this dude. Okay, he supposedly learned his ways, learned his lessons, and all of this shit. Now he a black Hebrew Israelite and all this shit. But then I saw last week he was hanging with a extreme right-wing, borderline racist, I can't think of his name, but he's from another country, all right? So that was a warning sign right there. Now, he showed that he's still hanging with Donald Trump, and he approached Donald Trump and asked him if he would run for vice president on a ticket with him in 2024. And I guess Trump didn't take too kindly to that. But he said that Trump said something about Kim Kardashian that he didn't particularly care for. All right? He said something negative. Trump said something negative about Kim Kardashian. Now, whether or not he said anything in defense of his ex-wife, who knows? But apparently he didn't. So Shannon Sharpe writes on his Twitter, letting a man speak negatively about your wife is a choice. Letting a man speak negatively about your wife is a choice. Now, it was a situation that happened just last weekend when, what's his name? Ben Chapman? I think it was Ben Chapman had to check dude on the show for saying that bullshit about his wife. Some off-color joke insinuating that his wife's a whore. Right? He checked his ass. It's all good. I see your point, Shannon Sharpe. But why is it that you don't see that point when Will Smith got mad at Chris Rock for saying that shit about his wife, Jada? Why is it then that even though I'm not condoning what Will Smith did, you don't have a right to put your hands on anybody. But yet, this letting a man speak negatively about your wife is a choice. But yet, you don't understand why Will Smith reacted the way he did. Or was just jokes then. But you know, a lot of this shit does highlight one aspect. And this is why I have a lot of respect for the dude on the college football program. We have a lot of smoke toward one another. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of smoke toward one another, but seldom do a lot of us keep that same energy with the ruling or so-called ruling, race in this country. We don't keep the same energy. How many beefs, how many personal relationships have Kanye ruined or have thrown to the wolves because of bullshit? How many people that were once his friends he's beefing with over dumb shit that happen to be the same skin color as him? But yet, this guy says something about the mother of your children. No matter if you are divorced from her or separated from her, you still have kids. You still have a bond with this woman. He's talking shit about your ex-wife, who you obviously still have feelings for, because you was fucking going around threatening to kill Pete Davidson, but you ain't got no smoke for him. Just like Shannon Sharpe said he was gonna beat the shit out of Will Smith. If he was Chris Rock, I'd beat the shit out of him. But when Chad Wheeler did what he did to his black girlfriend, you talk about how it's a tragedy and he needs mental health, evaluation, and he needs help and all this stupid shit. So it is what it is, man. At least the dude last weekend, man, on that college football show, he showed he don't give a fuck what color you are. You gonna respect my motherfucking wife. And that's the guy that I can rock with. But these other dudes, man, they wishy-washy, man. And I keep telling people, man, I don't trust Kanye, man. Or Ye, whatever the fuck he calls himself. Well, he's the type of dude that once all of this shit subsides, and Adidas realize how much he really was worth to them, he's going to silently repartner with them, build his millions, hundreds of millions back, become a billionaire. He's going to turn his back on all these motherfuckers who rock with him. He's going to turn his back on them and start talking that dumb shit again about how black people are the bane of society. And y'all niggas will be like, man, I got believed in him. Like, whatever, man. I know these dudes, man. You can't trust these motherfuckers. Now, Kyrie's a totally different dude. Kyrie Irving, his track record is solid. Kanye's just doing what the fuck he gotta do to survive. But he don't have no allegiance to black people, man. The only reason why he's even siding with a lot of these dudes, the only reason why y'all being tricked is because it's a personal affront to him, what they're doing to him. It's not about a systemic or systematic racism that he's upset about. It's about shit that's happening to him. He's a narcissist. It's about him. But once his personal situation gets better again, you'll see. But anyway, Shannon Sharpe is a fucking hypocrite. Donald Trump is an imbecile. And Kanye West cannot be trusted. Shout out to Kyrie Irving, though.